Hello everyone, my name is Sophy Henn and I'm thrilled to be here at the virtual Hexham Festival. I'm sorry I can't be there in person, but I'm here to talk about some books that I have written and illustrated because that's my job. And the books are the Bad Nana books. But Bad Nana actually started life in a comic. And it was a comic I made for my daughter. You can see that there. This is one of the original ones I made her. There's all sorts of nonsense in this comic, all sorts of bits and bobs. And here we go, let's find the very first comic strip Bad Nana ever starred in. Here we go. Bad Nana is called Older Not Wiser, which is the name of the first book. And there we go, there she is causing chaos at the village fair. So that's how Bad Nana started out, because I love comics. I think comics and comic strips are a great way to tell short stories using pictures and words. And I love them. I love mucking about with comics. So anyway, then Bad Nana went on to become a whole book. There we go. And I'm going to read you a bit of that book now. So, oh yes, and I had to think about who was going to tell Bad Nana's story, who was going to narrate the story. And I decided it probably wouldn't be a boring grown-up like me, because Bad Nana, well, you're going to find out, she is a little bit cheeky. And I needed the narrator to be someone who would find Bad Nana's cheekiness and naughtiness absolutely hilarious. And I decided that that person would be her granddaughter, Jeannie. So there we go. So you've got to pretend I'm 7 3/4 now. Okay. Hello, my name is Jeannie and I am 7 3/4. I like badges, biscuits and cats that play pianos, but not always in that order. I have 3 very best friends. They are called Suki, Marcy and Wilf, and I like them all totally equally, so don't even ask me who my best friend is. Sometimes it's Marcy, but not all the time. I like almost everyone except Georgina Farquhar Haha, and I don't even really not want to like her, but she has made it impossible to. I live here with my mum and dad and a whiny noise called Jack. Jack is super annoying. His face is annoying. He smells annoying. His voice is very annoying. And everything he says and does is annoying. I don't really know what the point of him is, except to annoy me, which he is extremely good at. I have 3 grandmas. One's called Shirley. She's gone to Devon and we haven't seen her in ages. One is called Granny Rose and she is very nearly completely peach-coloured, even her hair. She smells like talc and flowers, and everything in her house has a tiny lace mat underneath it. Cups, vases, china lambs, plates, bowls of fruit, everything except for the toilet roll. That has a dress. I'm not even joking. My other grandma is called Bad Nana. Well, that's not her actual name. I can't even remember what that is, as we only ever call her Bad Nana. And she doesn't even mind. In fact, I think she quite likes it. Bad Nana is very different from Granny Rose and Shirley. Her face is quite a lot more pointy and her glasses are enormous. She has jet black hair that comes out of a bottle, but I haven't a clue how. And she wears a black dress, pointy black shoes and gigantic earrings. She says they're for a little bit of twinkle, but I've no idea what that actually means. And I honestly don't know where Bad Nana got her name from. I mean, she's not bad, or bad, or even bad. She's more up to no good, or completely embarrassing, or a little bit cheeky. But she's nearly always good fun, and things seem to happen when Bad Nana's around. You never know what's next. It can be exciting, and very often ends in big trouble. But usually for Bad Nana, because Dad says she should know better. But I'm very glad she doesn't. So that's your introduction to Bad Nana. And you might have realised that Bad Nana's a little bit cheeky and she's a little bit naughty. In fact, Bad Nana loves to play pranks on people. That's one of her favourite things to do, but not just anybody. She'd only play pranks on naughty people, people who are being bossy or bullying or need taking down a peg or two. And we've got this spread here in the Bad Nana book. And this is what, well, we think is in Bad Nana's handbag. Nobody other than Bad Nana really knows for sure what's in there. But things that have been spotted in there. So we've got, the classic whoopee cushion, because, you know, of course she would. Let's see if I can make it. Oh, that wasn't very good, was it? Hang on. There we go. That's better. Why wouldn't you have a whoopee cushion in your handbag? She's got some lemon sherbets because she likes those an awful lot. What else has she got? She's got her nail file and comb and lipstick, obviously. Oh, and then she's got some stinky fish paste. What might she be using that for, I wonder? She wouldn't be like opening up nice biscuits with nice sweet jammy bits in the middle, would she? And scraping the jam off and putting stinky yucky fish paste in there instead and leaving those out for wrong-uns to eat. She might be doing that, mightn't she? Emergency tea bag, check. Oh, a little toy mouse. Might she be using that to scare some people? Possibly, I couldn't say. And then we've got a rubber chicken, because obviously we've got a rubber chicken. But yes, all sorts of things Bad Nana has in her handbag, ready to play pranks. It's always important to mention Bad Nana would ever hurt anybody while she's playing pranks. But so when I've been doing these events, people have given me good ideas for pranks. Obviously, we've got the whoopee cushion. It's great. I can't recommend a whoopee cushion highly enough. But if you don't happen to have a whoopee cushion about your person, especially during this lockdown time, then I find just ducking behind your hand and going works just as well. It's fine. It does the job. And also, what I like to do is I like to take some googly eyes and see, you've got a normal stapler here, just a normal stapler. Give it a pair of googly eyes. Instantly hilarious. There we go. And we've got a, yay, funny, definitely funny. Anyway, all sorts of pranking ideas. I'll leave that up to you. Maybe you could play a few safe and funny pranks on the people that you know. But that's the first Bad Nana book, Bad Nana Older Not Wiser. I'm going to introduce you to the third book as well. So the third Bad Nana book is called, there's one in the middle, just so you know, all the fun with that. The third one is called That's Snow Business. So I'm going to read you a little bit of that now, and then we'll do something. Oh, there we go. I need to find my place, which I did have. Oh, there we are. Right, okay. So That Snow Business is all about, well, I'll read it to you and you'll find out. It was actually Jack who noticed the poster when he was on his way out of Beavers at the town hall, which was super annoying because then he acted like it was all his idea, which of course it wasn't, because he never has any ideas, let alone good ones. Anyway, it was a poster for the Winter Wonderland variety show that was going to be happening in the town hall in less than a week. It was too exciting. Firstly, because it was happening so quickly, there was no time for it to get boring. And secondly, because our town had never had a Winter Wonderland variety show before. And thirdly, because everyone was invited to audition for it. I wasn't sure what a variety show was, but I was sure I wanted to be in it. What with all her show business experience, Bad Nana knew, and she explained it was all different kinds of acts gathered together in one big show. A bit like the big tins of different types of chocolates you get on special occasions. Well, this just made it all the more exciting, except I really hoped I wasn't going to be the coffee cream. Blech. The actual show was going to be in our town hall and up on the stage with the swishy red curtains, which we are never allowed on normally because grown-ups think we're all idiots and would immediately fall off. And there were going to be lights and microphones and maybe even a smoke machine. Mrs. Valentine from the town committee was going to organise it, which I thought was an excellent idea, as although I didn't know her in the slightest, I did know she had bright pink hair, which felt like the right type of hair colour for show business. I told Marcy and Wilf about the Winter Wonderland variety show first thing when I got to school the next day, and we all agreed we completely had to audition for it, as they hadn't been allowed up on the stage with the swishy red curtains either. We had also somehow missed out on all the parts in the nativity play at school. We didn't even get picked to be stars. Barry Bates got a part as a star and he sing-shouts. So we felt like the Winter Wonderland variety show might be our chance to shine. Not like stars, just not nativity play stars. So there we go. They're all deciding that they're going to audition for the Winter Wonderland variety show. And then, here we go. We meet another character, a new character in this book. So Bad Nana's going to audition, but also their Bad Nana's friend pops up. Here we go. And his name is Bobby Truelove. So Bobby Truelove and Bad Nana. Well, Bobby Truelove is the closest thing our town has got to an actual famous person. Apparently, he used to tread the boards, which Bad Nana said means he used to be on stage. But not the stage with the swishy red curtains in our town hall, although I bet he's allowed. But big, proper fancy stages in big, proper fancy places. In fact, Bobby Truelove was so famous, he was even in panto with Syria McKellen. Well, that's what Bad Nana said. And apart from the fact that she hardly ever lies, she's also friends with Bobby, so she should know. In fact, they are very, very old and very, very sparkly friends, because Bad Nana told me they used to give it the old razzle-dazzle back on the cruise ships back in the good old days, which I think mainly involved a lot of sequins and even more showing off on water. Anyway, it was always good fun if Bobby came to visit, because he and Bad Nana would dress up and sing songs and do old people dancing, which is like normal dancing, but just a bit more careful. There we go. So there's Bad Nana and Bobby Truelove doing some dancing. So as the show goes on, well, as the story goes on and the auditions happen and everything, maybe, just maybe, Bad Nana and Bobby Truelove go a little bit razzle-dazzle crazy. I don't want to give too much away, but I think that's Jeannie and all her friends there who have suddenly and rather rudely been hidden behind a curtain so two other superstar performers can take to the stage. Anyway, there's lots of fun and lots of mucking about as usual. But I thought what I'd end on is helping you work out what your showbiz name is. So I thought it'd be quite funny if you took the name of your pet, and if you don't have a pet, then it can be like a relative or a friend's pet that you like the name of, or the name you would give a pet if indeed you had one. So the name of your pet or whatever, and the last snack that you ate, because we're all eating, a few snacks at the moment, aren't we? So the name of your pet and the last snack that you ate. So that would make my showbiz name, my stage name, would be Buster Popcorn, which I think we can all agree is a brilliant stage name. Fantastic. I know I'd go and watch Buster Popcorn, whatever it was that they did. So then we need to work out what your, so once you've worked out your showbiz name, you need to work out what your showbiz act is. Now, I thought I'd help you here if you were stuck. So if you were born in January, you're a magician. If you're born in February, you're an opera singer. If you're born in March, you're a ventriloquist. If you're born in April, you're a hula hooper. Yes. If you're born in May, you're a unicyclist. If you're born in June, you're an old-fashioned singer and dancer. If you're born in July, you're a juggler. Skills. If you're born in August, you're a mind reader. If you're born in September, you're a musician. You can pick any instrument you want. The sillier the better. The funnier the better, I guess, not sillier. If you're born in October, you're a tumbler, which means you do acrobatics and twisty, twirly, jumping, leaping, all that sort of stuff. If you're born in November, you're a dog trainer, in the sense that you have, with the hoops, with the dogs, with the ruffs around the collar, and they jump through and they do tricks, or they do the dancing in between your legs, all that kind of thing. And if you're born in December, you're a mime artist. It's good, huh? You're a mime artist. So there you go. You've got your stage name, and if you're stuck, you've got your stage act. So what I thought you could do with that is you could design your stage costume. So we've got a few costumes here. Oops, hopefully. A few. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so look, we've got here in the book, we've got the Hooper Doopers. They're a hula hooping act. They've got some lovely costumes there. Very nice. And then we've also got Mr. Pickles and Pepe. And this is a ventriloquist act. So there's Mr. Pickles and there's Pepe, his ventriloquist dummy. So they've got matching outfits. So that's nice. So you could design your, so you've got your stage name, your stage act, design your costume. And then if you wanted to, you could even make a little comic strip up, because we all know how much I like comic strips. You can make a comic strip of all the things that possibly could go wrong or right with your act. But here's a few ideas. So this is when things get a little bit nasty later on in the book, a little bit nasty, a little bit silly. And Bobby Truelove and Bad Nana try to sabotage each other's acts. So we've got, what have we got? Oh, look, Bad Nana swaps Bobby Truelove's juggling balls for water balloons. Uh-oh. Then what else happens here? Oops. Got some very silly behaviour. Uh-oh. Bad Nana swaps the strings on Bobby Truelove's ukulele for strawberry licorice. That's not gonna end well, is it? And then Bobby Truelove bungs up Bad Nana's trombone. That looks a bit painful, doesn't it? Doesn't look very comfortable at all. So you could do a little comic strip like that of some ideas of your showbiz act and what they get up to. So I hope I've given you some ideas. I hope you've enjoyed Bad Nana. Some ideas, maybe play a few nice, not, and nice safe pranks. And maybe come up with your own showbiz act. You could even practice it and rehearse it, and do a performance, or you could draw their costume and create a comic and some adventures for them. So thanks so much for having me at Hexham Festival, and I know they are supporting the charity as well, so that is supporting people who really need their help in these tricky times. So if you want to support them too, that would be great. Anyway, it's been lovely to be here virtually at the Hexham Festival. Take care, stay safe, and thanks very much for having me. Bye.